G'day and welcome to Deno QL. Today we are taking a look at a game that some of you might have already seen in a stream I did some time back, and that is Vehicle Simulator, which is the successor to Virtual Sailor, a game that came out in 1999. Vehicle Simulator itself though isn't young, given that it came out in 2009 at least, so it's pretty old as well. And what is it? Well, as the name implies, it's a vehicle simulator. How does that differ from Virtual Sailor? Well, it's been merged with Microflight, a game also made by the same guy that allowed you to fly aircraft and airships and helicopters. And basically he added that, he added ground vehicle support so cars can be drivable, and of course he has the ships, with various other improvements, meaning you can basically control any sort of vehicle you like. And there's a lot of add-on vehicles to this game. We're just having a look right now at the Queen Elizabeth II, which is one of the models that was downloaded from the library, which I'll link in the description. And you can see that, yeah, it's not the most amazing quality compared to, say, that Titanic model rather I did. But it's still pretty good. I mean, it's got everything you expect from the ship. We got the nice rego there, we've got a sailboat sailing past. But yeah, it looks really nice. So how about we just get sail in it and see where we can go. So, oh, we're on the wrong boat. So first of all, it'd be handy if we go vehicles and we select the one we want to control. So here we are on the bridge. Let's undock, so we'll disconnect them. Make sure, because this by default, oh, there we go. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. By default, it seems to like enable the controls, which we don't want. So let's try and get ourselves out of the dock. I can't remember how to lock these controls. You'll see there's a ship coming in. We'll get to that later. But yeah, we just want to undock. So shift and the down arrow, they change the controls from Virtual Sailor. We just want to get ourselves out of port for the time being. So if we put the bow thrusters on and shift space to stop the engines, because we're drifting a bit too far back now. Okay, now if we set the rudder hard over and the bow thruster, we can try and get out of here. We're not going to do very well, given we're kind of already hitting a bit of land, but what can you do? We can't exactly side strafe easily in this. But yeah, so we're sort of clipped into the dock, as you can see. And yeah, so it doesn't take a lot to notice the fact that Vehicle Simulator looks very much like Virtual Sailor, and that's because it is basically the same engine, although not every single ship is compatible. So if you want to add something to this, you got to make sure and check first that it will actually work. There's actually an option if you go to options and graphics here. If you go to vehicles, enable simple mesh, that enables better Virtual Sailor support. Oh, we had a sudden burst there and we crashed. Well done, we crashed. Let's try and get out of here. We bounced. If we can try and get out, that is. May not work. But yeah, so like I said, just check the compatibility first to make sure it works for you, because it might not. And yeah, as that goes, we'll see we've got a ship sailing in here. Well, it is the Yamato, the Japanese battleship Yamato, the biggest class of battleships ever made. Now, this model is from Silent Hunter 3, I believe, so you'll have to forgive its somewhat low poly nature. But if we just watch it sail past here, you see, it still looks the part, you know. It looks like a ship and all its weapons actually work, so it's quite an intimidating beast. But yes, the real ship had 9 18.1 inch guns, or 460mm, making them the largest guns on any ship ever put to sea. So that is something impressive to say. Needless to say, if I can speak English, that'd help. But we want to intercept her. She's come close, so we've got over here the USS Missouri, an American Iowa class battleship with 9 16-inch guns, so 406mm. Bit smaller, but the Iowa was overall a more successful design. So just to look here, much sleeker, much faster, a lot more anti-aircraft weapons. You got all these 20mm guns, 40mm guns, all the Boffers and Oerlikons, or however you pronounce them. 5-inch gun turrets here, and then some planes on the back. So this is the bridge. It's very red because it's under battle conditions, I suppose. Let's just go. There's the Yamato over there. We want to take on the Yamato. You see, we can only aim one gun at a time, whereas he can aim all of them, I found. So let's just get ourselves going underway whilst the Queen Elizabeth II does like a power slide in the background there. You do shift backspace to select your weapon. Oh, Yamato declared war on us. Oh, he's firing on us. And that music voice is so great. Oh, I can't tell if I'm hitting. Oh, he declared war on us. Oh, he exploded. And he declared war on us. But yeah, this is something I've been requested to do a lot on this channel. The combat in this game, as you can see, still hasn't improved much. Oh, he's capsizing. Let's switch over to him. So, select vehicle. Oh, yeah, he's capsized. And he's basically, yeah, he's still going forwards, bless him. But yeah, he is down. He is sunk. With the bow wake still going. Oh, not anymore. And then there is the ship. I think it's actually hit the bottom of the seabed already. Oh, no it hasn't. I don't know how deep the water is here, but yeah. You can do some great creepy shots underwater with this if you want to. Of just trying to explore submerged wrecks in a submarine and then just coming across a wreck. Maybe I'll do that at some point, but the submarines, if I remember in this, are as difficult to control as they are in Virtual Sailor. But anyway, we'll go back to a ship on the surface. Let's select the Queen Elizabeth. So we may as well. So she's getting a bit underway now. Oh, apologise for the sound there. She's getting up to towards 20 knots. So she was one of the last ocean liners built, by the way, and she was retired in 2008. So she ceased service a year before this game came out. How about that? It's kind of a shame, really, because she's a nice looking ship, and I believe at the moment her fate is kind of uncertain. But yeah, anyway, I'm going to show you one last thing in this, and that is the aircraft. So we'll go to vehicles. I've got a lot of vehicles downloaded, as you can see here. Let's think something that's easier enough to control. Spaceship 1, definitely not. Seagull, possibly. The helicopters aren't easy to control at all. There's that Titanic. Yes, it does work in this. There's a car. We don't really want to control a car. There's a sub. Let's just go that vehicle. There we go. So now we can fly it using the arrow keys. If I remember right. Yeah. We're on autopilot, so turning that off. And yeah, you basically just fly with the arrow keys. And it's not actually that bad at controls. I mean, they're not perfect. I mean, it's definitely no flight simulator level. But on the other hand, this game does multiple things at the same time, so I can't really blame it. Let's just try and bring ourselves towards the Queen Elizabeth II here. Do a nice slow fly pass. This plane can't put its gear away. And some of the planes have weapons, and yes, you can do dogfighting in them as well. Let's just do a bypass. Try not to get too close. Oop, dick that wing around. Nope. Oh, I'm starting to lose it. Gotta get back under control. It's too easy to get out of control in these planes. And, oh, come on. Oh, damn it. We ditched. Not what I had in mind. That's probably going to sink, but at least there's a ship coming towards us to rescue us. So, let's just pick another plane, shall we? As the Queen Elizabeth catches up, let's go with autogyro, why not? That's something different. Oh, he automatically spawned in the water, I don't want that. So let's go to adjust. repair and bring him up to some altitude. Get his engine going. There we go. Let's get some power going so we don't automatically crash. Whoop, 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 whoop. Except I think we're gonna crash. It's interesting flying these things, I'll tell you that. Oop, they're almost as easy to control as some of my Kerbal designs. Yeah. Okay, don't have me fly in this. I'm absolutely no good. There's two crashed planes here. A sunken Yamato, the Iowa's, or Missouri is going to sail on proudly, and the Queen Elizabeth II is just going to keep on going until it hits the land there. So that is Vehicle Simulator, or Vehicle Simulator Framework, to give it its full title. It's not a bad game, I'll say that. It's relatively expensive for its age, but if you can afford it, it's definitely worth having a look at. So yeah, until next time, I'm Denodon, this is Vehicle Simulator, safe sailing, flying, driving, and all the rest. Or at least don't do like me and just crash instantly.